All right, so we're going to move on to a new skill, asking and answering questions about stories. And these usually have to do with identifying things that have to do with the character, the setting, and the events that happen in the story. So ask questions about what you have read and use details from the text to support your answers is the learning target we're after. And stories are made up of character, setting, and events. A character is a person or animal. A setting is where and when a story takes place, and an event is something that happens in the story. When reading, you can ask questions about characters, settings, and events. You can also answer questions about those same things. So you might ask those questions, but you also might answer them as well. When you answer a question about a story, support your answer with details from the text. So that just means when you're asking a story or when you're asking a question, look in the text to first find what they say about that answer, write that down, and then give me your answer in a shortened form. This will show you that you understand the story. So some questions that might be asked might be a quick question and a quick answer. You might look right in the text and find it immediately. But some questions might be a think and search question where you really have to sit, you have to think about it, and then you really have to look for the answer. Okay, so be ready for both types of questions. So to begin this lesson, we will start by just reading this short little paragraph, and then we will work on asking and answering questions about it, okay? So Erica was doing her homework. Her pencil rolled off the desk and under the bed. She was peering under the bed, looking for it, when she spotted an old wooden box she had never seen before. "How did that get there?" she asked herself. When Erica opened it, she saw gold coins glittering in the dim light. "Wow," she said, "I think it's a treasure chest." Okay, so now we're going to work on that asking and answering questions piece of it. So you've learned about why it's important to ask and answer questions as you read. And if you didn't catch that, it's because it's going to help us better understand what we've read. It's going to better help us understand the details that they're trying to give us as well. Now, look at the chart. Finish the chart to show how the questions can be answered with details from the story. So they've already done the question piece for us. Okay, they've asked us our questions. Now we need to provide the story details and we need to provide our answer. Okay, so the first question, what does Erica find under the bed? Okay, they talked about what she found under the bed. I just need to find that part in the story. So what does Erica find under the bed? Let's see what they say. She was peering under the bed, looking for it when she spotted an old wooden box she had never seen before. That is my story detail. So I'm going to highlight it just so I know that I did find it. And this is what I will be writing as my evidence or my story detail. So I'm going to fill that in here. I'm going to use quotations because it's not my words. I'm just filling out what the text says. Spotted. All right. So I just provided the story details or the evidence from the text, answering that question. So I answered that question with story details, but I'm also going to just say what she found, and she found an old wooden box. Okay? So you guys are going to do that for the next section as well. Why does Erica think she has found a treasure chest? So what does it say in the text? And then answer that question. And then I will have a discussion question. Which question had an answer in the text and which question did you have to think more about? Okay,